Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Cypress Sports Show, brought to you by Coach's Corner, your go-to spot before and after the game. I'm Jeff Russell here with Mark Slevcove. Today, Coach, we're excited about welcoming our Athletes of the Year and our Scholar Athletes of the Year. It's a big time right now. It's an awesome award to give. It's one of the best days to honor those four athletes. Today's the day.
It is.
I don't know what else to say. Today's the day.
We've got a great collection of athletes and student athletes.
I mean,
some.
Occasionally. Yeah.
Over the history.
Yeah.
We'll see where these guys fall.
See
when
how
you
they
look
match
back
up.
on it 5 years from now, did they graduate college?
Right.
How did they do?
We should
what are
run
they up to?
that back and see where did everybody who was the athlete of the year end up?
What they
Scholar
studied. Did they
athlete
study eligibility, or did they actually study an academic program?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, hey, we're running down end of the year stuff. We've had awards banquets. We're in the CIF playoffs now. Give us the rundown. We got some games coming up here towards the end of this week. Hopefully they'll continue on next week as well.
That's right. So we go through the spring sports. Baseball team playing in the first ever Division I double elimination pod tournament.
Yeah,
pretty
pod
cool.
/ pool /
Yep.
bracket. Yeah, it is confusing when you look. I know you'll break it down. When you look at it in the CIF on the website, man, it's hard to follow. They don't.
Well, you can't follow the bracket without reading how the bracket works. So 16 teams out of 500 and something in the southern section are in Division I. Cypress is ranked 11th in that bracket. The boys played St. John Bosco on Tuesday, lost a 2-1 game in 11 innings.
And they're ranked.
They would have been sixth. Sixth and 11. Every publication has them higher than that.
Yeah,
The CIF ranking.
Saw one of them.
has
They were
sixth.
like 2 or 3.
Right.
So.
And in previous years, if you lose in the playoffs, you're out. But this year, we have a second chance.
Yeah.
So we play Oaks Christian on Friday. They lost to Sierra Canyon 6-5. So now when we play Oaks Christian, the loser of that game is out. Double elimination, you're out. The winner of that game will advance to Tuesday next week to play the loser of Sierra Canyon and St. John Bosco. So we got to win.
They'll be 1-1.
Yep. 1-1, and there'll be a knockout round on Tuesday of next week to get to the quarterfinals.
The 2-0 person jumps that. They play on Friday. And that game for us is going to be at home on Friday as well.
That's right. Nice. Home on Friday, 3:15. Softball team made the Division I playoffs as an at-large. They play county number 1 team Fullerton. I think it's the 3 seed in Division I out on Fullerton on Friday. Should we win that game, the girls play on Saturday at home, probably at noon or 1 against either Pacifica or Glendora, but got to get through Fullerton first. The volleyball team, they had a great year making it to the Division II playoffs, which is minimized numbers as well in Division I and Division II. So great accomplishment there. They took St. Margaret's to 5 in the first round, but fell a little short. The swim team had CIF last week. We had 2 new school records in CIF swim. So Josh Park, congrats in the 100 fly. He broke his own record from last year. And Olivia Kim set the school record in the 100 breaststroke. So awesome job there. Track competed in the CIF prelims Division I. Really fast, really tough. Tamani Allen did great in the shot put, and coach is looking to her to continue to advance. Katrina Sokolowski, who last year went all the way to state, did not make it out of the prelims for CIF. It's so difficult. It's such a deep division for CIF. Boys golf, we didn't make the team, but we did have a couple individuals in the individuals prelims this Monday. Taylor Reeser shot a 1-over, just missed the cut. Came down the last couple holes. Badminton lost to Arcadia in the 3rd round, and then tennis league champs, they went to the 2nd round and lost to San Clemente.
A lot going on. Get out again Friday. Got those games. Got softball and baseball going on. So pick one. Get out to that game. All right, Coach. Well, this week we're going to bring out our athlete and scholar athletes of the year. So let's check them out. All right, hey, we're back with our athlete and scholar athletes of the year. Let's run them down. Is Zampella?
Yes.
Did you shorten that up?
Easy.
Izzy, okay. Jake, congratulations, Scholar Athletes of the Year. Huge accomplishment for you two. We'll get to the other two. Don't worry, I forgot. Huge accomplishments for you two, right? Being a student athlete, extremely difficult, I think. Excelling at both being a student and an athlete, also extremely difficult. And all four of you actually, tremendous job in the classroom. Your GPAs, your teachers like having you in class. Well, mostly. Three out of four of you they like. I'll let you guys figure out who that fourth one is. It's not like, but they like having you guys in class. How does it feel for you two Scholar athletes? I mean, yours, correct me, this is what it said. I don't know, 4.13 GPA? Holy mackerel. I mean, I have to combine about 3 semesters of my homework, add that up. And then Jake, flat 4.0? Very nice, very nice. How's it feel, Izzy?
It feels amazing, yeah. It shows that hard work pays off, I guess.
Is there anything that you're going to miss about the struggles of class / athletics?
I'm going to miss my team mostly, but yeah.
And then Jake, what about you? How's it feel?
Very accomplishing. Being able to see all the teachers that I've had and being able to visit them in their classes, it really just blows my mind how they feel about me.
Very cool. Do you guys ever go back to your freshman year and talk to those teachers and just be like, man, this class was really easy. Again.
I'm curious, what was congratulations on the accomplishment, right? And I know everyone's GPA in here is excellent. You guys are all excellent athletes. What was the most demanding class you had, or the most demanding teacher you had over the course of 4 years?
I would say it was AP Biology. It was pretty demanding. You had to do reading every day, quizzes, tests every month, and it was pretty hard. So I would say it was the most demanding one.
What year was that?
Junior year.
Junior year, okay.
And mine's this year, AP Calculus. Just got done with the AP test, so
How do you think
it's
you did?
pretty hard. I think I got a 4. It's pretty solid.
Consistent with your 4.0, everything's a 4. Very good.
It's really
All right.
good.
All right.
Well, we're going to talk more to everybody. Well, let's jump over to our athletes of the year. Isabella Favreau, sorry. Faro, sorry. Jeez.
They're mixed up with the
I
G's
know,
and the
I know.
Izzy's and all that.
Volleyball extraordinaire, right? Very high GPA as well. Ryan Gubb, basketball, excelled all year long. You two, again, in the classroom, out of the classroom, but only one person gets chosen as the athlete of the year. All the people that play all the time. Do you ever think back to your freshman year, and was that ever a goal to be the athlete of the year? Was that ever something you thought about?
No, I don't think I ever thought about being athlete of the year. I always wanted to just win CIF and make sure that I win league every year.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So when I found out, I was shocked because I know there's a lot of good athletes in this school. So especially baseball and it feels good to get that award.
Do you guys watch each other play? Have you guys seen each other play? Have you seen volleyball games? Have you seen tennis and so on?
We actually went to their volleyball game at Cerritos College, and then we saw their game against Maranatha. So
Very cool. In basketball games?
I go to a couple, when they're home mostly.
What do you guys like? What did you see in her game? You were like, man, she's really good.
I just remember them hitting pretty hard.
Hitting hard?
Yeah.
No chance you'd be able to return any of those, huh?
Nah.
No way. What about Ryan's game? What did you see in it?
I saw a lot of times where he'd run through the people and take it across the court all the time.
Yeah, just dribble through everybody and get
just
all the way across, all the way to the basket and score.
Mhm.
Pretty good at that.
Now, Ryan, did you 4-year varsity basketball player, 3-time All-County, number 2 all-time leading scorer at Cypress? I mean, you're littered in the record books. Was it always basketball all the time growing up, or did you ever do anything else? It doesn't sound like you played volleyball. Were there other sports involved, or was it always basketball?
I actually started with baseball, but once I got put into basketball, I kind of just fell in love with it, and then just kept going from there. So
What scared you away from baseball? Guys like Jake?
pretty much, my dad put me on a travel team. I couldn't get a hit.
How about you, Isabella? Was it always volleyball, or were there other stuff growing up?
I started with basketball because my dad played basketball when he was in high school, so I did that for a couple years when I was like little. And then I played volleyball because I didn't like basketball that much, and then I just kind of stuck with it.
And it worked out pretty good, right? CIF Player of the Year, League MVP multiple times, All County multiple times, CIF State Champion, first ever for school history for a team, so awesome accomplishments. And I know, Coach, we mentioned before that they're all single sport athletes, which sometimes doesn't always happen, right? Sometimes we have multi-sport athletes that are up here, and certainly we look for that. But your guys' accomplishments in your singular sport really set things apart.
Yeah, I mean, it is, I think, the first time that we've had all four have just played one sport, or at least finished playing one sport. Maybe you tried something early and finished one sport. For all four of you, if there was something you could say to your freshman self.
Oh, they all wrote letters in Mr. Pfeiffer's class for that. So they all know. They all just read them.
If there's something you tell your freshman self now, what would you say? And then, in addition to that, what would you say to your teammates who are coming back next year?
That's a great question. I would
Every
say
once in a while, I pull one out.
to my freshman self, I would say that keep going. Even though at the beginning, once I came to Cypress, I felt anxious. I didn't know if I'm gonna fit in or anything, or if I'm gonna do good at my sport at school. So I would say that everything will go by smoothly. Just get involved and do your best.
What would you say to those teammates coming back next year?
I would just say to have fun and enjoy your time in high school.
Very nice.
I think to my freshman self, I would say to stay confident, because sometimes it gets hard at practice and like it makes like self-doubt yourself. So I would say to keep confidence because hard work always pays off. And then was it to teammates?
Two teammates coming back next year. Yeah.
I would say to keep pushing through because it always gets easier towards the end of the year.
I'll let Coach know.
To my freshman self, I'd say stay with the same work ethic you've always had, and just have fun playing, and even in the classroom, nothing's that serious. It's always comes to an end. So just have fun. And to my teammates, just also have fun and be a leader to your teammates.
To my freshman self, I would say probably don't let adversity put you down. You know, it's all a part of it, and it's gonna come. So just keep pushing. And then to my teammates, I'd probably say enjoy it. It goes by really fast, and just work together. Have a good time being around each other. That's what makes teams good. So I want to say that.
Enjoy it, have fun. But you guys play for demanding coaches in demanding sports, right? It's a demanding class like AP Bio, playing tennis and volleyball, right? We heard about Coach Alex pushing you guys so hard. Coach Weber pushes you guys. Coach Mitchell is very demanding on you guys. So how does that demand from your coach translate to having fun and enjoying it? What makes it enjoyable and fun when you're being pushed so hard?
Start with Ryan. Let's go backwards.
I say it's the feeling of winning. No one likes to lose it, obviously. So when you win, it's obviously fun. So you get to practice, and you know all the work you put in as a team. And once you get that feeling of winning, then that's what makes it so enjoyable.
Coming into a program where whoever's been here for 20 years, it's there's a standard, and you need to stay up with the standard. So there's really no thinking about it. Just go out and have fun.
I think we all know that what she's doing for us is just to push us and make us better. So we like to work hard for them, and it makes it easier when you have teammates who are fun and can crack jokes when things get hard.
I would say pretty much the same things with the guys and the baseball.
Ditto. Well, you guys are all committed to colleges, right? In no particular order, but I'm going to start with Jake just because he hasn't started yet. Air Force Academy. I mean, it's okay, right? It's a decent school from what I hear. I didn't get in. What made you choose that school, and what's exciting? What's exciting you about going there?
So at first, going into high school, I never even knew about the academies. And sophomore year, they called me and let me know about everything they have and all the opportunities, and really just hooked me. And just talked to them the whole year and ended up committing. There's just so many opportunities, and the people there are amazing. Just the best people you'll ever be around. And getting to be there with them for 4 years, I'll be with my lifelong friends. So and get to play baseball and be at a high academic school. So.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Isabella,
Yeah.
Wheeling University to go play volleyball. Tell us about how that came about.
It's kind of funny story. So I was at a away tournament in Ohio, and they came and they sat next to my court and they started talking to my dad, not knowing that like I was the one they were looking at. And then after, they texted me and they were like, "Yeah, I was talking to one of the parents on the team," and then I was like, "Yeah, that was my dad actually." And so then I visited them, and I thought I wasn't gonna like it that much because I'd never been to West Virginia, but then I ended up loving it, and I still text some of the people that I met like there. So it's just
West Virginia is going to be a little different than here, right? You got warm weather clothes and things like that. You're going to need some. You got some.
Yeah.
UC Davis.
Yes.
What excited you about going there?
So when I got my college acceptances, I didn't really think about it because it was in Northern Cal, and I went to stay local. But then I realized I have a great program for what I want to do, so that's what attracted me to go to that school.
And Ryan, you're going to go play basketball at Azusa Pacific. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. We don't get that many basketball players going to 4-year schools right out of high school. It's a difficult task, smaller numbers and all that. So how awesome is this experience going to be?
Yeah, I mean, it feels really good. I mean, at first, like, I felt like I wanted something higher, like better, but then I started sit down and talk to my parents and stuff, and we're just looking only 3% of high school athletes go on to play college basketball. So that's just it's a hard task, just like that. So I felt that's what made me happy about going to Azusa.
Yeah, it's great accomplishment, right? It's so limited. I didn't get offered any scholarships. Let alone the military academies.
Right. Well, tremendous job. Congratulations. I mean, it really, really is a special thing for you guys to be able to accomplish this, to be able to be a scholar and an athlete of the year. And I hope you guys realize your accomplishments over the 4 years. I've enjoyed watching you guys play. I know Coach has as well. And we'll miss you around here for sure. But we wish you guys the absolute best of luck in all you do outside of here. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right. Well, hey, thanks to our sponsors, POB Industries and Coach's Corner. This is our last show of the year honoring these guys. Next year, we'll be back with some different formats and different things. But thank you so much for tuning in every week. That's probably Mr. Leptic.
Mr. Leptic.
Thanks for tuning in every week. I know Pfeiffer is around as well, watching, and everybody else who tunes in. We appreciate you guys and your support. Thanks again to the athletes for being here today, and we'll see you guys next year.